your camera. Okay. So today we're going to discuss the answers to the assignments I sent on WhatsApp. All of you, I've shared my screen, and am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Very good. Okay. So I've shared 3 images as homework. We're going to see the answers and you'll complete this. So you're not going to write anything through the session. We'll just discuss the answers and you'll complete the assignment. I'll give you some time, maybe 1 week's time, so you can keep it ready by next week. Because the whole idea of assignment is just not to, because I've shared the answers with you on WhatsApp, it's not to just copy the answers into your notebook and say, yeah, finish the assignment. It's not that. You need to spend time, like revise, understand, then work it out. Okay. So there's no hurry, but it's important. Okay. So this is the first image where this one has 10 questions. Okay, so here the heading is add. The heading is add. So there's one expression here, one here, one here, and one here. So we have 4 monomials. We have 4 monomials, single terms. You have to add them. So you should write all the terms in a bracket and connect them with a plus sign. Write all the terms in a bracket and connect them with a plus sign. And then you should add or subtract the like terms depending on the sign. Same signs, you'll add, different signs, subtract. So you have a square BC, a square BC, a B C square, a B C square. Okay, so you'll simplify the like terms and this is the result. In the second one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This expression has 4 terms. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. This expression also has 4 terms. You will have to find the sum of these 2 expressions. So write the 2 expressions in brackets, connect the brackets with a plus sign, and further you know how to finish it. Now subtract. So write this expression first because after from, this expression is after from, so write this first and then this one. And between the 2 brackets, you should put a minus sign, or you can do it in the vertical method like this. In the horizontal method, you will write this one first. And then this one. And you will connect the 2 brackets with a minus sign. All of you, see, close your book, tap the pen, keep all your stationery aside and just listen to me. You have to do nothing but just to listen. Okay, so this is the horizontal method. What you see here is the vertical method. You can do it either ways. Multiply. Monomial, monomial. Single term, single term. Okay, so you can see here, multiply the numbers. Then there's only one x, but there are 2 y terms, y square and y and z square. So you know, how do you multiply these 2? Bases are same as multiplication, add the powers. 2 plus 1, 3. Add the powers. Same thing here, 1, 2, 3 terms. They are monomials. We'll have to multiply these 3 monomials. And while multiplying the variables, you'll have to use the law of exponents. When bases are same and it's multiplication, add the powers. So a squared into a, b into b into b, c into c squared. You'll have to add the powers. Again, find the product. This is simplify. Simplify. So in the bracket, we have something that looks like a minus b the whole squared. This is a minus b the whole squared. In the bracket, we have two terms, a minus b whole squared. So how do you expand that using the identity? A minus b the whole squared is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. A squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So expand. This is the given question or the expression. A squared minus 2 into a. This is a. This is b. 2 into a into b plus b squared. Plus b squared. And then this plus 2xy as it is. Plus 2xy as it is. Now look at this 2ab term. You cannot cancel this 3 here and the 3 here. That you cannot do. You cannot like between two brackets which are connected by a plus or a minus sign. See, between these two brackets is a minus sign. So you cannot cancel the 4 from this bracket and 4 from the other bracket. You're going past the minus sign or the plus sign. You cannot do that. Within the bracket, you can simplify. So 4 and 4 gets cancelled. 3 cancels out. So 2xy. 2xy. Within the bracket, you can simplify. 4 cancels. 3 cancels. So it's 2 into x into y, which is 2xy. And this is 3 by 4 is 3 by 4 the whole square, 9 by 16. X square minus 2xy plus square this, you get this, and this plus 2xy as it is. Now these two terms get cancelled, and this is the result. So this is numerical. You'll have to find the value of this expression. You'll have to find the value of this expression. Now this looks like a squared minus b squared. A squared minus b squared. No, I want the children in the physical class to, like, why are you just nudging one another, moving? Are you all seated comfortably? Avnish, Navneet, and Aditya and Harini?
Yes, ma'am.
Is Harini able to see the screen? Harini?
Yes, ma'am.
Navneet, make sure that she's able to see the screen clearly, as well as you people can see.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now don't move. Yeah, children. So the given expression is of the form a squared minus b squared. So see, a squared. This is a. This is a squared minus this is b. This one is b squared. So this one is a. This one is b. And what is a squared minus b squared? If the question is like this is the answer. We have understood that an identity has both question and answer in it. It has the question format and the answer format for you. Now, if the given question is of this form, a squared minus b squared, so the answer is this one, will be in this form. A plus b into a minus b is the answer. So a plus b into a minus b, add and subtract and then multiply, and this is the result. This is just expanding using the identities. This is the first one. You'll have to just expand this one and expand this one. This you can do it. And I told you within the bracket you can cancel. Within the bracket you can cancel. You cannot cancel this 3 here and this 3 here. And this 2 here and 2 here you cannot cancel. Because between this bracket and this bracket there's a plus sign. You cannot go past the plus or a minus sign and cancel. Supposing it is 2 by 3 plus 3 by 2. You cannot cancel 3 and 3, 2 and 2 and say the answer is 1. We'll take LCM. But if it is 2 by 3 into 3 by 2, yeah, then you can cancel. This is similar to one question we saw earlier. You'll have to expand this one and then simplify. Well, expand, you see, when you write a square, now you will be like, what is difficult in this? It's so simple. The mistake you can do is when you write a squared, you will write, that is, if you look at this as x minus y the whole squared, x minus y the whole squared. When you write x square, no, you should not make this mistake. This is not x square. X square is this one. X the whole square. Disable the mic. See it. See it, x square minus 2 into x into y plus y square. So you should take care of this one. By mistake, you should not write ab square. It's a squared, b squared. Find the product. This one is a monomial. And here we have 4 terms. Quadrinomial. Okay, so how do you multiply a single term, a monomial, with an expression which has many terms? It's like this. That's how you like keep the expressions ready for multiplication. In order to multiply, this is how you place them in this, you write them in this format. Now multiply this with this, this with this, this with this, and this with this. Sides of the triangle are given to you, and you'll have to find its perimeter. Sides of the triangle are given to you, you should find its perimeter. So you know sum of the 3 sides. Sum of the 3 sides is the perimeter. That's about the first assignment. Very important question, this one. So these are the questions in the second image, which I shared on WhatsApp. This also has 10 questions. The first one, if x minus 1 by x is equal to 7. If x minus 1 by x is equal to 7, find the value of x squared plus 1 by x squared. Write down the equation given to you. Square on both. This is another method. In the second column, you see a different method. Okay, we'll understand this one first. So write the equation given to you and square on both the sides. So that means x minus 1 by x the whole square is equal to 7 squared. Now this is of the form a minus b the whole squared. A minus b the whole squared is equal to a squared. A squared, this is a, this is b. A minus b whole squared. This is a, this is b. A is x and b is 1 by x. A minus b the whole squared is equal to a squared minus 2 into a into b plus b squared. Seven squared is 49. So the x and x here gets cancelled. So we have x squared minus 2 because x cancels, right? So you have only 2. 2 into 1 is 2. Plus 1 by x squared is equal to 49. Minus 2 goes to the other side as plus 2. So x squared plus 1 by x squared is equal to 51. Very simple. You just have to write the equation given and square it on both the sides. That's all. In the other method, you can just write the identity. Now, which identity to write? See, you're given the value of a minus b. A minus b. Something like that, right? A minus b is equal to 7. So write this. See, I'll even think, okay, we'll do one thing. I'll just roughly explain this. Don't worry if you don't understand. This, if you find this easy, then you can go with this method. Here you'll have to decide which identity to write. Okay, you'll have to write that identity correctly. Now this one is of the form a minus b. A minus b is equal to 7. So I've written this identity. A minus b the whole square is equal to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Why this identity? Why not a plus b the whole square? Because here you're given a minus b. So a minus b the whole square identity. Now instead of a, I'm going to write x. And instead of b, I'm going to write 1 by x. Everywhere, instead of a, I'm going to write x, and for b, I'm going to write 1 by x. So a square, x square. See, take away a and write x. Take away a and write x. Take away b and write 1 by x. That's all. In this identity, that's what I'm doing. First, write this identity. Then, in the next step, replace a with x and replace b with 1 by x. That's all. That's the next step. All right. So then x and x gets cancelled. So you have x squared minus 2. This is minus 2 plus 1 by x squared is equal to, what is x minus 1 by x? X minus 1 by x is 7. So 7 squared, which is 49. And then the minus 2 on the other side plus 2. So x squared plus 1 by x squared is equal to 15. Here you will have to write the correct identity and substitute. For a you should put x and for b you should put 1 by x. But this identity you should write by yourself. Here you don't have to worry about any identity. Whatever equation is given, just write that and square it on both the sides. That's all. You'll get it. This is multiplying a monomial with a trinomial. Multiplying or the product of a binomial with another binomial. Binomial into binomial. How do you do it? This term into the second bracket, then this term into the second bracket. But monomial, how will you multiply? Just write it like this, and this with this, this with this, and this with this. Binomial into binomial. First term multiplied by the second bracket. Second term multiplied by the second bracket. Very important question. Very simple, yet very important. Now you can simplify this expression in two ways. Okay, you can simplify this expression in two ways. This is the question. Simplify. Now, if you treat this as, all of you comfortable? Sahasra, Hasani,
Yes,
Ashika,
ma'am.
and the physical
Yes,
class students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, good, good. Now, let's work this using the identity a squared minus b squared. See here, I'm taking this as a squared minus this is b squared. This full thing is a, this expression is a squared minus this is b squared. So what is my a? A is 3x plus 2y and b 3x minus 2y. And the question is of the form a squared minus b squared. So the answer is a plus b into a minus b. The question is of the form a squared minus b squared. So the answer is a plus b into a minus b. So we'll write the answer now. We'll write the answer a plus b into a minus b. Why is Avanish and Navneet constantly moving? Just sit back, no?
Ma'am, I think it's because of the fan. I guess the screen is moving.
Oh, no.
That blur thing we have, no, that's why it's shaking.
Sit back, Navneet. Go back. Okay, yeah, rest your back. Yeah. Stay like that, yes. Now, a squared minus b squared is a plus b into a minus b. The question is in the form a squared minus b squared. So the answer is a plus b into a minus b. So let's write a plus b first here. I'm going to write A. This is A because A itself is an expression. This is A plus B into A minus B. Prepare empty brackets. Prepare your empty brackets. You know this is your A and this is your B. Okay, so you know A itself has two terms. A is a binomial. B is also a binomial. So you can prepare the brackets. Do that again. Answer is A plus B into A minus B. Answer is A plus B into A minus B. This is the answer. Now just fill in the blanks or fill in the spaces. A plus B into A minus B. That's all. Now it's just simplification. We've used the identity. Now it's just simplification. Now open the bracket. So open a simple bracket. 3x plus 2y. Now this plus will not change any sign here because the outside sign is plus. All these terms will come out as they are. Plus 3x minus 2y. Close the bracket. Open another simple bracket. 3x plus 2y as it is. Now here minus into 3x minus 3x. Minus into minus plus 2y. Close. Plus 2y minus 2y. Within the bracket you can simplify. Plus 3x minus 3x. So you are left with 3x plus 3x in the first bracket, which is 6x, not 9x. 3x plus 3x. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3x plus 3x. Write the x as it is. 3 plus 3 is 6. It's not 6x squared. You're not multiplying. You have to add. Into, this is a multiplication here. Into 2y plus 2y. 4y. 2 plus 2, 4y. Now 6 into 4, 24, xy. This is the answer. This is the answer. This is one way of working. That is treating the given question in the form a squared minus b squared. So the answer is a plus b into a minus b. Okay. The other method is expanding the first bracket using a plus b the whole square, expanding the second bracket using a minus b the whole square. So the first bracket is in the form a plus b the whole square. A plus b. This is a plus b whole square. This is a minus b whole square. You can also look at it like that. First method, we saw this as a square minus this is b square in the first method. The second method, this is a plus b whole square. A minus b whole square. So let's expand using the identities. The first bracket, when you expand, see here. If you want to feel very comfortable, use empty brackets. A squared plus 2 into a into b plus b square minus a squared minus 2 into a into b plus b squared. See, this is for the first expression, 3x plus 2y the whole square. Then that minus sign. Then this is for the second expression, 3x minus 2y the whole square. This is for a plus b the whole square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. And this is for a minus b the whole square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. This is our first bracket, which is a plus b the whole square minus a minus b the whole square. So the answer is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared for the first bracket minus a square minus 2ab plus b square for the second bracket. Now fill 3x, 2y, 2 into a into b. Again, a square, 2 into a into b. That's all. Once you use the identity, then it's only simplifying. That is simplifying the squares and cancelling out terms, adding like terms, stuff like that. Okay. 3x into 3x, 9x squared. This is 3x into 3x. So 3 3s are 9, x into x squared. Plus 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12. xy plus 4y squared minus 9x squared minus 12xy plus 4y squared. Close. Now, remove the brackets. First bracket, all the terms out. When you open the second bracket, there's a minus sign here. So write all these terms with the opposite sign because minus, no. Before the bracket, there's a minus sign. So all the terms inside the bracket will come out with their opposite signs. This is plus 9x squared. It will become minus 9x squared. Minus 12xy plus 12x plus 4y squared minus 4y squared. Because when you multiply minus with every term inside, they'll come out with their opposite signs. Now, see if you can cancel. Yeah, 9x squared minus 9x squared plus 4y squared minus 4y squared. So the answer is 12xy plus 12xy, which is 24xy. 12 plus 12, 25. 12 plus 12, 24, 24xy. It's just expanding. Expanding, and then you have like terms plus 2ab and this minus ab. So you should simplify that. And when you write the middle term 2ab, see you can cancel 9 and 9, 7 and 7. You must write neatly. That's very important. Otherwise, by mistake, you will multiply 2, 7, 9. You will multiply everything. Give sufficient spacing, write neatly, so you will not go wrong. Similar children, I explained one now, no? Similar question. You can do it in both ways. Please practice both the ways. Algebra is very, very important. Math on the whole is a very important subject. Everything is important in math. Algebra is very, very important. Yeah. So, two different ways. Learn both. Evaluate. Okay, using a suitable identity. So the numerator is in the form a squared minus b squared. A squared minus b squared. So a plus b into a minus b by 16. When you add, you get 60. When you subtract, you get 16. Cancels, answer is 60. You should not do 38 into 38 and write that answer. Then 22 into 22, write that answer. Then subtract, you will get an answer. Okay. Then you should not say even I got the same answer, but I didn't use the identity. I multiplied, but I got the same answer. You will get the same answer. But you have to go through an identity. You should work this using an identity. You should not do it, even if this is not, if the question is find the value of, suppose this is not given. Even then you have to use identity. Here it's mentioned using a suitable identity. Even if this is not given, you know that the numerator is of the form a squared minus b squared. So you should write it as a plus b into a minus b. A squared minus b squared. So a plus b into a minus b. When you add, you get this. When you subtract, you get this. And then this comes for division, cancels, and x is equal to 9964. Verify. Verify means take the LHS, work, get the answer. RHS, if there is something to simplify, then simplify. Sometimes RHS, you may not be able to do anything. Like see the RHS here, 9x squared plus 24, 9x squared plus 25y squared. What can you do with that? Nothing. So then just have that RHS. Now LHS should be equal to the RHS. The answer you got in the LHS and the RHS must be the same. Then you verified the equation. So verification is take up the LHS, take up the LHS, see. So what do you do with this? Should expand a squared plus 2ab plus b squared minus 30xy as it is. Then simplify, minus 30xy plus 30xy gets cancelled and you're left with 9x squared plus 25y squared. That's the LHS. That's a simplified form of the LHS. Now what's the RHS? Same thing, same as the RHS. So that means this one is equal to the RHS. You worked the LHS, you took up the LHS and you worked it, you got an answer, which is the RHS, which is equal to the RHS, hence verified. Sometimes, the RHS also you may have to work like you work the LHS now, you simplify the LHS. Sometimes the RHS also you may have to work, then you should work it. And the answer you got, or you get in the two cases, LHS and RHS must be the same. That means you verified it. Adjacent sides of a rectangle are given to you, find its perimeter. So we know that the formula to find the perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into L plus B. 2 into L plus B. So 2 into L plus B. So 2 into, this one you can simplify, 6x squared minus 3y squared plus 2xy, and multiply this into this, this into this, this into this. That's all. That's a perimeter. Multiply. So you'll have to multiply x to the power 4 plus 1 by x to the power 4 by x plus 1 by x. So you can write x plus 1 by x into x power 4 plus 1 by x power 4 like this. Or, yeah, you can also write it like this. You can write this first and then this. Anyways, both are the same. 2 into 3, 3 into 2, both are the same. Multiplication is commutative. Okay. So how do we multiply? First term multiplied by the second bracket. Second term multiplied by the second bracket. First term x multiplied by the second bracket, x power 4 plus 1 by x power 4. Second term plus 1 by x multiplied by the second bracket, x power 4 plus 1 by x power 4. Now multiply x into x power 4, x power 5. The 1 plus 4, 5. Then x into 1 by x power 4. So that means this x and 1x here will get cancelled, like you'll have x power 3. In the denominator, there are 4 x's. X into x into x into x. So 1x and 1x will get cancelled. So you'll be left with x to the power 3. So it will be plus 1 by x to the power 3. Now you'll have to multiply these two. When you multiply 1 by x and x power 4, you can cancel, and there are 4 x's here. One gets cancelled. One gets cancelled. So x power 3. It's the law of exponents. Based on same division, subtract the powers. So it will be plus x power 3. And now we'll have to multiply these two. One by x power 5. 1 by x power 5. Now please don't cancel. Don't cancel this and this. See, between them, the sign is plus. So you cannot cancel. When you're trying to cancel two things, the sign between them should not be a plus or a minus. You want to cancel something here and something here. Between them, there should only be multiplication sign. Then you can cancel. If there's a plus or a minus sign, you cannot cancel. So if you want to cancel this and this, see this plus here, plus here, plus here. You're going past all that to cancel. You cannot. Similarly, don't cancel these two and write the answer as 1. That's wrong. But this is the answer. So I've just presented this step also, like this into this in one bracket, and this into this in the other bracket, this into this in one bracket, and this in the other bracket. You can skip this step. You can do this multiplication in the rough column and write this answer straight away. This one is not mandatory. This is not compulsory, like, not that you should write this. So you can do this multiplication in the rough column and write the answer correctly here. So we know the formula to find the area of a square is side square, side into side, side into side. So area is given to us. Area is equal to 625 square units. But what's the formula to find area? Side square. Side square is equal to 625. And what is the side here? 4x plus 5. So 4x plus 5, the whole square is equal to 625. Area of the square is 625. Area formula is side square. Area means side square. So side square is 625. But what's the side here? 4x plus 5. The whole square, because side squared is 625. Now don't expand. Don't say this is a plus b the whole square, so I expanded. You should not expand here. You should not expand. So 4x plus 5, the whole square is 625. So 4x plus 5 will be equal to the square root of 625. Like a square is equal to 625. A is equal to the square root of 625. So 4x plus 5 is equal to the square root of 625. 4x plus 5 is equal to the square root of 625 is 25. The square root of 625 is 25. Otherwise, you should find it using the long division method. If you don't know. So now it's solving a equation. Solving a simple equation. 4x plus 5 is equal to 25. Then transpose. 4x is equal to 25 minus 5. 4x is equal to 20. X is equal to 20 by 4. X is equal to 5. So you should not expand here. That's the learning. You should not expand. This, the whole square is 625. So this one comes to the other side as square root of 625, which is 25. Now this is a simple equation. Solve the equation and find the value of x. So this was about the answers to the second image I shared on WhatsApp. So now we have one more to discuss. With that, you can complete your assignment comfortably without any doubts. You also have the recording. I'll share the recording with you. So if you have any doubts, you want to recall something, you'll have to make use of the recording. Happening. 1 minute. Yeah, this is the other one. See, if you want me to, like, you can, okay, we'll discuss that after the class, but if you want me to, like, start a meeting to do the homework also, you want to just work with your friends so that you make sure you complete the assignment, we can do that. All these questions are very important, children. I don't want anyone to miss on the assignment. Please complete your assignment. If a plus b is equal to 25 and a squared plus b squared is equal to 225, then find ab. A plus b is equal to 25. A squared plus b squared is equal to 225. Find ab. So you will have to make use of an identity which has these expressions. You will have to write an identity that has this expression a plus b, a squared plus b squared, and also it should have ab so that you can find ab. So the identity is a plus b the whole squared. See, I'll do it in two ways. See here. Either you can take up the equation given. A plus b is equal to 25. This is the equation given. And square it on both the sides. A plus b is equal to 25. We have another equation, a squared plus b squared is 225. Don't take that and square it. If you square that, then you will get power 4. Power 4 you will get. No, we don't know how to handle power 4, right? In 8th standard. So we'll take up this one, a plus b is equal to 25. Square this on both the sides. So you have a plus b the whole squared is equal to 25 squared. So now expand this. A plus b the whole square is a squared plus b squared plus 2ab is equal to 625. Now what's the value of a squared plus b squared? It's given in the question. 225 is given plus 2ab is equal to 625. So 2ab is equal to 625 minus 225. 2ab is equal to 400. AB is equal to 400 by 2. AB is equal to 200. Just take up this equation and square it on both the sides. That's it. Simply take this equation and square on both the sides, you'll get the answer. The other method is you have to write an identity that involves these expressions a plus b, a squared plus b squared, and ab. And the identity is a squared plus b squared plus 2ab is equal to a plus b the whole square. You should write this identity. You must write this identity. How do you identify this one? Because this identity has all the expressions in the question. See, this identity has a plus b. It has a plus b here. Then it has a squared plus b squared here. And it also has ab. We have to find ab. So we write this identity. The second method is you'll have to write an identity that has the expressions given in the question. This is the identity. Now fill in the values. What is a squared plus b squared? 225 plus 2ab as it is equal to what is a plus b? 25 squared. Substitute. It's given in the question, no, a plus b is 25. A squared plus b squared is 225. So 2ab is equal to 625 minus 225. So ab is equal to 400. Sorry, 2ab is 400. ab is equal to 400 by 2, which is 200. Similar questions we have discussed earlier. This can be written as 6.25 the whole square. This can be written as 1.75 the whole square. 6.25 the whole squared, 1.75 the whole squared. So this is of the form a squared minus b squared. So the answer is a plus b into a minus b. So when you do a plus b, you get 8. A minus b, you get 4.5. 4.5, the numerator and denominator gets cancelled, and the answer is 8. Okay. Similar. 198 into 198 is 198 the whole square. 102 into 102 is 102 the whole square by 96. So this is of the form a squared minus b squared. So a plus b into a minus b by 96. A plus b is 300. A minus b is 96. So 96 in the numerator and denominator gets cancelled, and the answer is 300. Similar question I've explained earlier, children. Show that. Show that. So you just have to take up the LHS. Show that meaning like verification. Verify. So show that. Show that the value of this expression, that is the value of the LHS, is equal to 48 PQ square. So you just have to take this and work this LHS, and the answer you get should be 48 PQ square. Hence prove. And this you can do it in two ways. You can treat this as a squared minus b squared and write it as a plus b into a minus b. You can treat it as a squared minus b squared and write it as a plus b into a minus b. Or you can expand this, treating it as a plus b the whole square, and expand this, treating it as a minus b the whole square. So both the ways I have worked for you. I always tell you I don't get anything from the internet. All this I have prepared for you. So when I take this effort and initiative, you should take double that because you are a student. Okay. So I've done it in both the ways, children. You should practice it in both the ways. So take up the LHS, work it, take the LHS, work it. Okay. LHS, work it. Sorry, I was distracted by a message. Sorry. Yeah. So here I've done using a square plus 2. Oh, I'm sorry, children. Okay, so here in the first column, that is in the leftmost column, I've worked it using a plus b the whole square and a minus b the whole square. The right one, right side column, a squared minus b squared, a plus b into a minus b. Subtract. You can do it in both the horizontal method or the vertical method. You can work it either in the horizontal method or in the vertical method. Area, rectangle. Earlier we saw perimeter, 2 into L plus B. Now area, L into B. L into B. Find area, L into B. So you'll have to multiply a binomial with another binomial. Two terms with another two terms. So first term into second bracket, second term into second bracket. Volume of a cuboid. The formula is L into B into H. Volume of a cuboid is given by the formula L into B into H. So you remember this question, find the continued product. Find the continued product. Okay, so you'll have to multiply the first two brackets. With that answer, you should multiply the third bracket. See, like how do you multiply 2 into 3 into 4? 2 into 3, 6. And then 6 into 4, 24. Or you can also do this. 2 into 3 into 4, also like 24. Same thing you can do here. You cannot multiply all the three at the same time. You will have to multiply any two first. That product with the next one. Same thing, like how you deal with numbers, we do the same with expressions. If this question is given separately, the heading will be find the continued product. Because you have to find the product and again a product. So continued product. So L into B into H. I have written this as it is. I have first found the product of these two expressions. You can do it anyways. I have written this one as it is. I have found the product of these two expressions. How? First term into the second bracket, second term, second bracket. So you can see here, I've written this as it is, and then this is how you indicate that you're multiplying these two. See, I've written this in a square bracket, indicating that I'm multiplying these two first. Why have we put these two in a square bracket? Because we're trying to multiply these two first. So first term into second bracket, second term into second bracket. So like that, find the product, simplify it, you get 2x squared minus 2. Now multiply these two. Until then, this bracket will just come down as it is. Now multiply x square into the second bracket, 2x square minus 2, minus 2 into the second bracket, 2x square minus 2.
Ma'am?
Yeah?
Ma'am, somehow like one student of yours has come.
Yeah, they can wait there.
Okay.
I'll be coming down in some time. Okay. Next one. Given the value of x plus 1 by x, you need to find the value of x squared plus 1 by x squared. So take up the given expression, equation. Write down the equation x plus 1 by x is equal to 5 and square it on both the sides. Square it on both the sides. So now this is of the form a plus b the whole squared. A plus b the whole squared, which is a squared plus 2 into a into b plus b squared is equal to 5 square, which is 25. On the left hand side, we have a plus b the whole squared, which is a squared plus 2 into a into b plus b squared equals 5 square, which is 25. So now fill in the spaces. X 2 into x into 1 by x plus 1 by x the whole square. So you get x squared. You can cancel out the x and x here. Plus 2 plus 1 by x squared is equal to 25 plus 2 transpose. So you have x squared plus 1 by x squared is equal to 25 minus 2 plus 2 on the other side minus 2. So the value of x squared plus 1 by x squared is equal to 23. 25 minus 2, which is 23. Yeah, division we haven't still discussed. So you can ignore this. You don't have to work this answer. Only this. Amongst all the other questions, only this you can omit because we haven't still, learned division here in the class. Oh, that's it. Okay. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. You may leave the call.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you, children. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.